Serious. Okay, this is Andy83 again, and now it's time for my PC games. I had more games than this, but you know, they are lost or whatever. It's been years since I started playing games, so PC games, so you know, things disappear sometimes. Anyway, let's start. Let's start with WarCraft. Yes. I have all of the WarCraft games. I have Orcs and Humans, Tides of Darkness, and the expansion to Tides of Darkness, Beyond the Dark Portal, I also have somewhere, but I'm not sure where right now. But yes, I have that Beyond the Dark Portal too. And I also have Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 3 2. Frozen Throne. I always enjoyed Warcraft games. I have never, or almost never, played World of Warcraft because that's a completely different idea that I don't care about at all, and that's online, massive multiplayer online gaming. That's not for me. I like story-driven games, and although I'm sure you could find a story in World of Warcraft, it's you don't feel like you're actually doing anything to change anything. It's sort of like you kill a giant dragon, but the dragon is there anyway because other people needs to kill the dragon. So you don't. I don't feel like I change anything. So that's why I don't like that. But in these games, you keep that feeling of importance. You are a general and you save the world. And the same goes for StarCraft. As you can see, I have the StarCraft story that has been distributed as of now. And yeah, I like both StarCraft and WarCraft. Although I haven't got any of the original StarCraft games, I only have the new ones. I have tried it, but I don't own it. Yes. Escape from Monkey Island. Escape from Monkey Island, that's the fourth one. I've played the first and second and third one as well, both originally when it came out, or not originally when it came out, but on the computer and on Xbox 360 when it came out in a new remastered version. I haven't actually finished this game either, but I was very close, but then my computer broke down and my save files got destroyed, so I never got to finish it, and I don't plan on doing it either. This game falls under the problem of 3D adventure games. As you can see here, the characters are 3D and I don't find that charming. When I'm pretty old school when it comes to adventure games, characters should be drawn. Yes, so I don't like that game that much for that reason. Quake! Not very good. I think I got it on sale, and it was one of those games I remember from being younger. I think I bought this when Quake 3 was out, or at least Quake 3, and yeah, I'm neutral to it. It's okay. Trespasser, Jurassic Park. I actually like this game, although it has very awkward controls. It's sort of a cross between survival horror and first-person shooter. Never got to finish it. One of the reasons being that when I bought it, my computer was not good enough, or it was just good enough. And then if a computer is just good enough for a game, that means it's going to be a pain to play. And yeah, I never got to finish it. But I saw potential in the game. I played 2 or 3 or 4 stages, took ages between loadings. There was a lot of pain to the game, but most of the pain I blame for PC gaming. As you may or may not know, I hate PC gaming, and this one of the reasons is that you buy a game and you can't play it, or you can only barely play it, and when you buy a game on console, you know it's going to work. It's not going to be like a half experience or a third of an experience. This game I had to play on like the baddest resolution, and it's still chopped, and yeah, I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I should. Yeah, I never really played it through and through, but and now it's too late. I think I don't think I can play it now. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is one of the best examples of this, or actually I have more examples, is that PC gaming will never be as easy to use as okay, I'm not gonna say never, but it's not so easy to use, and I have a lot of bad experiences with my computer not being good enough. I constantly like, okay, when I bought the I was on a gamer convention, or not a gamer convention, but I was on a network party, and I had a computer that was like a Pentium when Pentium 2 or perhaps even 3 was out. And it was such a sad thing. It took, oh my god, it was painful. I only could play WarCraft. Everybody else played COD. No, not COD, what's it called? TF, not TF. CS, yes, Counter-Strike. And my computer was not good enough to play Counter-Strike. Not that I would anyway, but yeah, I couldn't play any of the games that were popular. And I really wanted to play WarCraft 2, because I loved WarCraft 2. But nobody wanted to play that, no, so I just played alone. And downloading MP3s from other people's computers. Oh, memories. Yes, no, so I don't like PC gaming. It's fine, I can now, I'm not poor anymore. I wasn't poor back in the day either, but you know, when a child, you don't have your own money. That's the thing, you are on the mercy of your parents. And my parents didn't want to spoil me rotten, so I didn't get everything I wanted. So when I got a computer and it worked, I couldn't buy a new computer because new games came out. So I had to have used the same computer throughout my young life. And the games were not anymore made for that computer. And so I got to experience the annoyance of not being able to play new games because they had evolved beyond my computer. And that's one issue. And the second issue is, of course, the patchings and all of those things. For instance, if I wanted to make this game work now, I had to rely on patches, and then I have to rely on the users, makers of the patches, which could be full of viruses and stuff. And when, let's say I actually find a patch and I rely on the user, and then I actually try to play it, then this game will probably be so old now that that I will experience issues the other way around this time around, that this game is not good enough. So, for instance, let's move on to the next game, which I actually have tried playing on my new computer. Carmageddon 2. Oh, I bought this game back in the day when it was relatively new, and I have really enjoyed it. Although it has the same story as Trespassers, Jurassic Park Trespassers, in that my my computer was not good enough for it to play it. I used the keyboard and it was awkward as hell. Yeah, I saw that what would have been a good game for me, but I can't say that I really fully enjoyed it because of the graphic restrictions. I didn't get to play it on full resolution and stuff like that. But I do enjoy it. It's a very dark comedy type game where you drive down civilians to get points, and then it's like a regular racing game where you can finish the game in one of two ways or three ways. You can finish it by killing the other opponents. You can finish it by getting in first place or finishing the race. Or I think you can finish it by killing every single civilian on the stage or something. I'm not really sure about the last one, but yeah. So it's a really dark game, but I enjoyed it. And I bought it when I was a child, so what do I know? But I don't like Iron Maiden, but Iron Maiden is the soundtrack of this game and it really works too. But yeah, I didn't get to play it fully when I was a child, so I tried to replay it now on my new computer, because now I'm pretty sure that my computer was good enough. But then of course the compatibility issues with the with the OS or the operating system of Windows, I guess 8 or yeah, I think it's 8 I have now. So I looked for patches, and then I found the patch, and then I started playing it, and the patch didn't work properly, so the menu screen was like, how should I explain it? It was sort of, you couldn't actually see the cursor, and I don't think I actually got further than the menu screen, but that was actually enough for me to know that this game, I couldn't play it anymore. And the reason for that was that the screen was like this big on the screen, right? Really small screen, because it was a old game. So I'm sure that if I spend more time on the forums, I may have found a way to upgrade the resolution, not the resolution, but the screen size. But the point is that I didn't play it for long. I actually plan on making a let's play, or that's why I actually tried to make it work. And yeah, I've seen it on Steam. You get it for free if you buy the Carmageddon 3 game, which I'm probably gonna buy on some console, not PC, Xbox One or whatever. But yeah, it's dark comedy, but it's fun. It's not innocent fun, I wouldn't say that, but it's fun. Movies! This is a PC game I bought really cheap, as you can see. Way after it was released, but it worked on my computer. I thought I could use this as a storyboard driven thing that I can use to make storyboards. Haven't really discovered how, but I played this game a little bit. It's sort of like yes, a simulator or whatever, business simulator or whatever you want to call it, like Lula, if you play that game, probably not, and Railroad Tycoon and other tycoon games, where the point is that you can do something creative, and then you also have to do some business to sort of. But I haven't played it that much, to be honest with you. I mainly used it because I thought I could make storyboards for my short videos and stuff. But yeah, it's okay. I have no problems with it. I got X-Fools. Not sure how many people got X-Fools, but there you go. This is a Macromedia game, I think it's called, which basically you don't need to install it, you just put it in the disk and then you play it. Don't know if it works anymore. Maybe I'll make a let's play of not this Macromedia game, but another Macromedia game that I got that will come right now. Ernie, Black I Bayonne. Black I Bayonne, that's actually a Norwegian title. Ernie is an English-American. It's an American cartoon that I love. I have 5 cartoon books by Bo Grace, as it's called, and I bought this game as well. And it's a really short, simple game with lots of mini games. I think I may be using this one as a let's play. If I get the Macromedia things to work, I'm sure I have to get on the forums to see how I can make all the Macromedia, which is now I think called Flash, work. But yeah, it would have been fun to see if it works. This is in Norwegian, Blakki Bayonne, which means broke in Bayonne. So I'm pretty sure it has an American release too. I mean, it is a American franchise after all, American series. But I don't know. This one is mainly in Norwegian, and the point is to become a member of the Piranha Club, which is a Mason-like union in the city. I really enjoyed it. Nice game. Simple. You don't expect a lot of it, but it's yeah, it's. If you're a fan of Ernie, that we would like it. That's my point. If you're a fan of Ernie, you'll probably see the charm in it. But yeah, it's made in 1997, it seems. Copyrighted Norsk. Perhaps it is a Norwegian game. I don't understand if it is a Norwegian game. No, it's copyrighted in 1997 by King Future Syndicates, and then I guess the Norwegian translation is copyrighted by Norske Strek AS. Okay. Yes, I will see if I ever get my fingers out to make a let's play with that. Now, I'm gonna look for some more computer games. I think I may have them around. And if I don't have them around, well, whatever. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I've been looking everywhere for for some more additional PC games. And I only found 2. But I know I have a third one somewhere. But I'm just gonna add it as an icon when I talk about it. I may have borrowed it to a friend, and you know how friends are, right? They have a tendency not to deliver back what they borrowed. SimCity 3000, god damn it. I think it's the worst of the SimCities I tried. I tried regular SimCity 2000, which is my favorite, and this one. And yeah, it's not very good. This one is not actually a game, to be honest with you, but it's a CD-ROM with software that makes it easier to make characters for your Dungeons and Dragons game. Yes. And now let's just pretend I'm holding the third one. Yes. I'm holding it now. And it's called Discworld Noir. It's a 3-disc point-and-click adventure that I really loved. I played Discworld 2, Missing Presumed, which was a great game, and I decided to buy this one. That was a friend of mine had Missing Presumed, and I played it through, and I love that one, so I bought Discworld Noir. And the criteria for playing the game was my computer, but it was not good enough. In general, it wasn't good enough. I decided to wait a while, and I retried it on the same computer with the same problems. I had the same problems, but I decided just playing through it, suffering through the lag, suffering through the things. And so good was the game that I actually managed to play through the entire game with all of the restrictions and all of the lag and the long loading screens, and I just wanted to finish the game. And yes, of course, cutscenes were horribly distorted, and yeah, but I really recommend Discworld Noir. I hope I find it again. If any of my friends are watching this video and they own or have Discworld Noir and don't know why, it's my game! Give it back to me. I may find a patch if I go on the forum. Or I may have it somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, well, that's enough of the PC games. Yes.